YouTube?
What's
Welcome.
up?
Okay.
What's up, YouTube?
Welcome back to SKJ's Lifestyle. So, I'm Shante.
I'm KIZINKICKZ.
And today we're going to be doing a story time on how we met.
Oh, before we start the story time, I got another YouTube channel called KIZINKICKZ. Go
and
subscribe.
Y'all can go subscribe to Shante's Camera Room. That's my personal channel. And y'all can like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all do that. And let's just get right into the story. Alright, so KIZINKICKZ used to talk to one of my friends in middle school, but I don't really know how serious it was when they was talking.
It was just a little conversation here and there. It wasn't nothing, you know, we was young.
But I didn't feel like he was a real person. I don't know what I thought. I was in like the 8th grade.
I was a bad kid.
I thought he was a catfish. So I remember this was in 9th grade. I had went to the movies with this guy, and he wanted to see me the next day at the park. So I was like, okay, and I had went to the park, and me and the guy was talking or whatever, and I don't know, I just remembered KIZI's face, and I saw him, and the guy I was talking to went over there, and he dapped him up or whatever, and I'm sitting over there by the swings just like, I know this guy. I know him. Where I know him from? So I went up to him and I was like, is your name KIZINKICKZ? I think that's what I said. Ain't I said that? I said KIZINKICKZ. I called you something because I didn't know how to say it.
That shit was funny as a fuck.
And I was like, you know a girl named...
No, it's KIZINKICKZ.
I was like, you know a girl named... what my friend named? I was like, you know her? And he was like, no.
What, you want to give her a nickname? What her cool name is?
Didi.
Okay.
So I asked him, did he know Didi? And he was like, no. But he didn't know who I was talking to. He just bad with names. Like, now I know that he really is bad with names. Because if I ask him, do he know somebody who I know he knows now, he'll sit there and say no until I show him a picture of the person. But basically, he just didn't know who I was talking about. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I remember I had went home. I left or whatever. I ain't really said nothing else to him at the park. And I had left and went home, and I had found him on Instagram because I'm like, I know I follow him. So I found him on Instagram because he commented under one of Didi pictures, and I went under and I found him under one of her pictures. I was just being a real stalker, and I found him, and I remember I had already been following him, and I had already liked some of his pictures, so I just unliked the ones that I liked and liked them over so he would notice me. And then he liked some of my pictures, and then he commented under one of my pictures. I don't remember where I left off at, but I think I said he commented under one of my pictures and been like, F with me. You should F with me. And
no, it's not.
Yes, you did, because I had wrote back and was like, kick, and you gave me your kick. Because that's when kick.
Because from my perspective, it was to fact that we're like, okay.
Matter of fact, Didi had sent me a picture of you. That's how.
Again?
No, that's how I know how I started. That's how I remember. She sent me a picture, and I was like, damn, who that is? She was like, oh, that's my homegirl, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, put me on. She was like, no, because you talking to me, bro. I was like, shit, for sure. And that's when I went to go find her on Instagram. Okay, now you can continue.
Yeah, because you followed me first, and then I followed you. But I ain't never saw you to that day at the park, and then I unfollowed you and followed you back, and then liked all your pictures. And you just ended up liking my pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did right under my picture and then like
that's what my perspective was. Not my perspective, but my point of view.
But you did right under my picture and been like F with me.
Yeah. Right.
Anyways, but what? Yeah, he wrote me on Kick or whatever, and I just remember when we started talking on Kick, and he gave me his number, or at least I don't know, he had a text-free number.
Trapping off the apps, my G.
He had texted me. I remember it was a couple of days after the film, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I was like no, but then I said yeah. It's like I'm playing. I said yeah. But that's how the story is pretty boring. That's how we met, though. We met at the park through other people, and yeah. He was so nice in the beginning, and then he turned into a sourpuss. Now he's a grumpy old man. Alright, but...
Oh, and if y'all wondering why I'm not very talkative on the camera, I'm not really a camera person.
And we haven't really got it. We just telling this story off the top of our head from we remember it, so that's why it's not that long.
Like, I have no pictures of me in my phone. Like, I don't really take pictures. Like, I'm not a pit. Like, no.
We have a lot of story times. We could tell y'all. Later on. We could tell y'all about the time I cussed out his boss by accident and all this other stuff.
You sure did.
Yeah, I cussed her out through text message by accident because I thought she was somebody else. But we have a lot of story time, so just let us know if y'all want to hear more story times from us. They will be longer than this one, but this is just how we met, because it really wasn't a long story as to how we met. We just met through mutual friends. So like, comment, and subscribe. Press that bell notification.
You already know.
And y'all be seeing more of us soon.
All day, every day.
Bye, guys.
Peace.